नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय, गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय, गोविंद गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गिरधारी राधे जय राधा गिरधारी राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा रस बिहारी राधे जय राधा रस बिहारी राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा बाके बिहारी राधे जय राधा बाके बिहारी राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भव तुम जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भव तुम जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भव तुम जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 गुरुदेव। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनराजा। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनराजा। यमुना तीरवनचारी। यमुना तीरवनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनराजा। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनराजा। यमुना तीरवनचारी। यमुना तीरवनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीम् उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So last time we have discussed till sloka number 38. So today we'll start from sloka number 39. So we'll recite the verses first with their translation and then we'll discuss followed by Mangalacharan. Sloka number 38, 10.38. Dandodamyatamasmi nitir asmi jagesata maunam chaivasmi guhyanam jnanam jnanavatamaham. Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. And of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence. And of the wise, I am the wisdom. 10.39. Yachapi sarvabhutana bijam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vinayatsyan maya bhutam characharam. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. Sloka number 40. Nantosti mama divyana vibhuti nama parantapa esa tu deshatah prokto vibhuter vistaro maya. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. 10.41. Yad yad vibhuti mattattvam srimad urjitam eva va tad 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 eva vagachyatvam mama tejam sasambhavam. Know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. 10.42. Athava bahunayatena किम ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्ठाव्यहम इदं कृष्णम एकांशेन स्थितो जगत्. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sahajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितां च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांता नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा। Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So last time we have discussed seal sloka number 38, 10.38. We'll start from 10.39 today. We'll see first what we have discussed in 10.38. So in 10.37, we have seen Vrishni nama Vasudevosmi Pandava Dhananjaya Muninam api aham Vyasa Kavinam Ushana Kavi. Of the descendants of Vrishni, I am Vasudeva, and of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Of the sages, I am Vyas, and among great thinkers, I am Ushna. So here, Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna that, oh Arjuna, among great thinkers, I am Ushna Kavi. So Sukracharya is also known as Ushna. So Sukracharya is a great thinker. Okay. And Lord Krishna is saying, and Lord Sukracharya was the guru of demons. And Brihaspati is the guru of Devatas. Okay. So, and Lord Krishna is saying there are so many sages, and of the sages, I am Vyas. So Vyas Muni is also known as literary incarnation of Lord Sri Krishna. So Lord Vyasdev compiled so many literatures, Mahabharata, divided Vedas into four: Atharvaved, Yajurved, Samved, and 18 major Puranas. And so he is the Lord Vyasdev is the literary incarnation of Lord Sri Krishna. Of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. So now we know that there are Pandavas, 5 brothers: Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, and Sahadev. All these 5 are 5 different Shaktis. They have got 5 different demigods incarnation. They are demigods. Okay, so like Yudhishthir Maharaj is the incarnation of Yamraj. Yamraj incarnated as Yudhishthir Maharaj. And Bhim uh, as the Vayu Dev, Arjun the son of Indra. So Arjun is also known as son of Indra. Then Nakul and Sahadev. So of these all five Pandavas, Arjuna is best. Why? Because Arjuna is also known as Dhananjay. He is known as Dhanurdhar. He is known as Savyasachi. He is known as Gudakesh. So many names of Arjuna. So Lord Krishna is saying that Arjuna is the best of Pandavas, and I am the representative of Arjuna. I represent Arjuna. So whoever is best, I am. Krishna is saying, whoever is best, I am. I am that. Okay. And so Krishna is saying that, and Arjuna is so fortunate enough that he is standing in the battlefield and listening the nectar right flowing right from Lord Krishna himself. So Lord Krishna is giving benediction to Arjuna. He is establishing a history that Arjuna, who is a friend and devotee of Krishna, a one who can make himself or walk in the footsteps of Arjuna, can be benefited by Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna, when Krishna chose a disciple, he should be like Arjuna. Arjuna was friend as well as devotee of Krishna. Arjuna was a devotee, that's why he was eligible to hear Bhagavad Gita right from Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna is the original person. He is the original supreme personality of Godhead. He is the supreme proprietor. He is the supreme controller. He possesses all six opulences: name, fame, beauty, strength, renunciation. All these six opulences Krishna possesses. And whoever worships Krishna, Krishna shares all these opulences with his devotees. That's why if someone is worshipping Krishna, sometimes gets a strength, becomes Pahalwan. But he's not Pahalwan in front of Krishna. Because Krishna is the ultimate Pahalwan. He's the ultimate bodybuilder. No one is more beautiful than Krishna. No one has more strength than Krishna. No one has more fame than Krishna. Okay, so Krishna in this way possesses all six opulences. And Krishna further says that I am the representative of Vrishni. Of Vrishni, there are so many persons are there in Vrishni family, but I am Vasudeva. So Krishna incarnated as son of Vasudeva and Devaki. So that's why he is known as Devaki Nandan Vasudeva. So Krishna is saying, I am the best. Vasudeva is best of Vrishni descendants. So I am Vasudeva. Krishna is Devaki Nandan. Krishna is Yashoda Nandan. Krishna is Nandanandan. So Krishna has so many names. 1000 Vishnu names. Vishnu Sahasras. Okay, so Krishna is the best person. That we have seen 10.37. Now we'll see 10.38. Dando damyatam nitir asmi jigishatam maunam chaivasmi guhyanam jnanam jnanavatamaham. Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. And of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence. And of the wide, I am wisdom. Krishna is saying that of secret things, I am silence. If something is more silent, that is the representative of Krishna. So Krishna represents it. Okay, so you may be silenced because of some bad things or good things. But if you are keeping silence, Krishna says it is best. If you don't speak, there will be no fighting. If you speak, action and reaction, reply, as the conversation happens in such a hot way, then what happens? Silence breaks and violence starts. Okay. So Krishna is saying, of secret things, I am silent. If something is more secret, top secret, and if you are keeping silence, that is the best. If you want to keep it secret as it is, you have to keep silence. Otherwise, it will be broken and anything can happen, like violence. Okay. Now Krishna is saying, of the wise, I am wisdom. So someone says this is the wise decision. This is the best decision. That is Krishna. Okay. So there are so many things happening, so many conversations, so many scientific searching and researching happening every day, every moment. But Krishna is saying, those who are inventors, those who have invented the best thing, I represent the same. So those who are wise, I am the wisdom. Okay. So wisdom is the cause of wise. If someone doesn't have wisdom, okay, because this wisdom possesses one of the opulences of Krishna. No one is more intelligent than Krishna. No one is more famous than Krishna. No one is more beautiful than Krishna. No one can renounce than Krishna. Krishna possesses great renunciation. Okay, in this way, all 6 opulences is possessed by Krishna only. Krishna is saying, of those who seek victory, I am morality. So you should have some moral values. So morality is the best among victory. Okay, if you have fought using dharma, keeping dharma, for protection of dharma, that is best. Okay, so you have to keep the morality. Morality is the best. Okay, so that's why Krishna is saying, of those who seek victory, I am morality. Nothing greater than morality in victory. If you have committed violence, unnecessary violence, that is not allowed. But if you have protected dharma by violence, that is allowed. You can protect dharma. For protection of dharma, sometimes violence is necessary. Here Mahabharata was necessary. Why? Because Duryodhana was not listening. Dhritarashtra was at his worst side. He was supporting his son, 100th son, Duryodhana. Whatever they were doing, it was supported by Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra is equally responsible for Mahabharata. Krishna himself went to Duryodhana, went to Dhritarashtra, but they were not listening to Krishna. Lord Krishna is Bhagwan, Supreme Lord, Supreme Controller, Supreme Proprietor. But no one listened Krishna. Duryodhana was not even ready to give a small piece of land to Pandavas. So this fighting was inevitable. No one can stop it. If Krishna cannot stop, no one can stop. Rakhe Krishna, mare Krishna, rakhe ke. If someone wants to kill, but if Krishna protects, no one can kill. But if Krishna kills, no one can protect. That is true. So, among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. So punishment, suppose one has committed a murder. So he's punished for death punishment. And if he gets death punishment, so death punishment is best for a murderer. So Krishna is saying, I am punishment. The greatest punishment, not a small punishment, greatest punishment. So death punishment is the greatest punishment. So Krishna represents this punishment. Okay, if someone wants to rule truly with the kingdom, so he has to take sometimes harsh decision. So those who are thieves, those who are dacoits, those who are murderer, those who are disturbing the societies, they should be punished. Yeah, and if one has murdered unnecessarily or created unnecessary violence, he should be punished. He should be given death punishment. So Krishna here is saying that I am that punishment. I am the punishment which is greatest of all. So I represent that punishment. That is 10.38. Now we'll see 10.39. Yachapi sarva bhutanam bijam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vinayasyan maya bhutam characharam. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. Not even a single grass. Not even a single grass stake without the permission of Krishna can move without permission of Krishna. Forget about everything. Not even a single blade of grass move without the permission of Krishna, without Krishna. So everything is managed, controlled by Krishna only. In material world, people think that I am the controller. This is my hard-earned money. I will enjoy it. This is my wealth. This is my proprietor. This is my property. I am the proprietor of this property. This wealth belongs to me. This money belongs to me. This car belongs to me. This bungalow belongs to me. This is my family. This is my wife. This is my children, my daughter, my son-in-law. These are all not true. These are all unreal. You can say Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. Even if your wife, it is the property of Krishna. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. Nothing in this world for your enjoyment. The day you understand these, you will get liberation. You will be liberated. So Krishna is saying that everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the supreme proprietor. Krishna is the supreme controller. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. Krishna possesses all 6 opulences. So one should not get proud of having anything, because nothing belongs to him. Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate. Krishna is saying this is all material world, spiritual world created by me only. This is my all energy. So it is Maya created by me, my energy. This is material world created by me. This is spiritual world created by me only. These are all energies of Krishna only. These are all energy created by Krishna and belongs to Krishna. So they serve for Krishna. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna is Vibhu and we are Anu. And Anu is not complete without Vibhu. Vibhu is self-sufficient, doesn't require any help. So Krishna is known as Atma Ram. He is self-sufficient. He doesn't require anybody's help. But Anu requires help of Vibhu. Anu can exist only because of Vibhu. If Anu is there, Vibhu is there. Why? Because the existence of Anu is totally dependent on Vibhu. So Krishna is known as Vibhu, and living entities like we are known as Anu. So Anu is part of Vibhu. Okay, like if you take a small ball of mud and you completely dismantle it, you get the small part of that. And if you make it together, combine the entire Anu, it becomes a big ball. Okay, so that Anu is part of that ball. So Krishna represents that ball, big ball. So Krishna is 1 plus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1. So Krishna is self-sufficient. If Krishna has 100 rupees and gives you 50 rupees, Krishna still has 100 rupees. That's why 1 minus 1 is 1. And if Krishna has 100 rupees, you give 50 rupees to Krishna, Krishna still has 100 rupees. So whatever Krishna has, nothing gets subtracted. Never. That is Krishna. So Krishna is Purna. Okay. So Krishna is Purna, you can say. Purna idam. Okay. So Krishna is self-sufficient. So among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. Of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence. Of the wise, I am wisdom. That is 10.38. 10.39. Yacchapi sarvabhutanam bijam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vinayasyan maya bhutam characharam. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existences. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. Krishna is saying that I am the generating seed of all existence. So Krishna is the seed giver. Krishna is the seed giver. If there is no seed, no existence. So what to talk about all the entire universe, entire world? Krishna is the seed. If Krishna doesn't have seed, if Krishna is not a seed giver, nothing can exist in this material world or in spiritual world. So Krishna, here Krishna becomes supreme proprietor. Nothing can exist without Krishna. Krishna becomes supreme controller. No one is more beautiful than Krishna. So Krishna represents, Krishna possesses the entire beauty of this material world and spiritual world. If someone is more beautiful, it is because of Krishna. Krishna has shared some beauty to him or her. That's why he is more handsome and beautiful. Why? Because this is one of the opulence of Krishna, and Krishna possesses that opulence. Beauty is the opulence of Krishna. Krishna possesses the entire beauty. So no one can think that I am more handsome, more beautiful. I am more beautiful than Krishna. Never possible. Why? Because Krishna is the reservoir of beauty. There is no being moving or non-moving that can exist without me. Krishna is saying that consciousness is because of me. If someone is moving, it is because of me. If something exists, it is because of me. If Krishna is not there, everything will be destroyed, unmanifested. So it is this material world and spiritual world is the will of Krishna. It is because of Krishna only. Okay, so there is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. Krishna is the ultimate controller. So Krishna controls every moving and non-moving things. Okay, non-moving things like mountain. Mountain exists because of Krishna. Living entity exists without of Krishna. Animals, man, human beings, everything, animal, bird, beast, everything exists because of Krishna. So Krishna has entered into the heart of moving and non-moving things. For example, Krishna lives in our heart as Paramatma, Supersoul. So without Supersoul, soul cannot be imagined. So soul is part and parcel of Supersoul. Okay, soul is part and parcel of Supersoul. So Supersoul and soul lives in our heart together. Like we have seen a discussed example of two birds sitting on a branch of a tree. So one bird is enjoying the tasty fruit and the other bird keeping a watch on that. So watching bird is Supersoul. Watching bird represents Supersoul, and enjoying bird, the one who is enjoying the fruit, is represents the soul. So soul and Supersoul, like two birds sitting on a branch of a tree, they lives in the heart of everything, moving or non-moving. So that existence of moving and non-moving is because of Paramatma, because of Supersoul. So Supersoul, if Supersoul is not there in our body body becomes dead body. Immediately it is declared dead and people start for cremation. Okay, so Krishna is saying that I am the generating seed of all existences. If there is no seed, no plant, no tree, cannot be imagined, cannot be even imagined. Okay, and everything exists because of the mercy of Krishna. Okay, so this is the 10.39, 10.40. Nantosti mama divyana vibhutinam parantapa esha tut desatah prokto vibhuter vistaro maya. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulence. So Krishna is saying that there are so many things I cannot tell you right now. So I have told you, just given you just trailer. Few prominent things, important things, main things I have explained to you. But this is not even a trailer. Or this is a trailer. The entire movie is still left. And which is not possible to tell you over here in limited time. Because I am unlimited. So how I can be limited in a time? Okay, so my opulences are unlimited. So it requires unlimited time to reveal. So Krishna is saying that there is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. Okay, so Lord Krishna is unlimited. Lord Krishna's unlimited opulences, that is told in Bhagavad Gita from 10.20 to 39. So Krishna is saying of demigods, of all demigods, I am Indra. Why? Because Indra is the king of all demigods. So all the demigods are represented by Krishna, Indra. So Indra is Krishna. Krishna represents Indra, or Indra represents Krishna. So there are 12 Adityas. 12 Adityas. Out of these 12 Adityas, Lord Krishna is saying, I am Vishnu. So Vishnu is the most important main Aditya. So Vishnu represents Krishna. Maruts. There are 50 types of Vayu. So of these Maruts, Krishna is saying that I am Marichi. So Marichi is most prominent. 11 Rudras are there. In all, 11 Rudras are there. Out of these 11 Rudras, Shiva is prominent. Lord Shiva, Shankarji, is most prominent. Of Yakshas and Rakshasas, Lord Krishna is saying that I am Kuvera. So Kuvera represents Krishna. 8 Vasus, there are 8 Vasus. So out of these 8 Vasus, Agni is most prominent. So Agni represents Krishna. Of all genres, I am Kartikeya. Krishna says that I am Kartikeya. Why? Because the Kartikeya is the commander of the demigods army. Of Gandharvas, Chitraratha is more prominent. Chitraratha is best singer and dancer. That's why he is known as best Gandharva. Of all creators, ultimate creator is Krishna. So Krishna is known as primary creator and Brahma is known as secondary creator. So of all creators, Brahma is the most prominent. Okay. So we create only one house, something particular thing, Bangalore. But Brahma creates the entire universe. So Brahma is the secondary creator of this material world. And Krishna is the primary creator of material world. Why? Because Brahma was created by Krishna only. That's why he becomes more secondary creator. Krishna becomes first primary creator and Brahma becomes secondary creator. Okay. Then Daityas and demons, Prahlad. So Prahlad was the great devotee of Krishna. So Prahlad was the great Daitya demons. Dispensers of law, Yama. Yamdus are responsible for giving punishment. So Yamraj is the demigod responsible for lawlessness. Departed ancestors. Of all departed ancestors, I am Aryama. Because Aryama is the most prominent. Cause of procreations, Krishna said, I am Kandarpa. Because of Kandarpa, sons are created, sons are born. So Krishna says, Kandarpa represents Krishna. Of all sages, Krishna says, I am Vyasmuni. Why? Because the Vyasmuni, who is the compiler of Veda and Puranas. So of all sages, I am Vyas. Of great sages, I am Bhrigu. Of sage among demigods, I am Narad Muni. Of priest, I am Brihaspati. Of perfected beings, I am sage Kapila. Of great thinkers, I am Ushna Kavi. So Sukracharya ji is also known as Ushna Kavi. He is the great thinker. Then demigods, lights, I am radiant sun. Stars, I am moon. Why? Because the moon and sun are the most prominent. Mountain, Meru Parvat is most prominent. Immovable, Himalaya. Water bodies, ocean is the biggest. So ocean represents Krishna. Tree, banyan tree, lives for more number of years, thousand and thousand of years, 5,000 years, 10,000 years. Okay. So flowing rivers, purifiers, and wind. Wind purifies everything. So wind represents Krishna. Flowing rivers, Ganges. Creations, I am beginning, middle, and end. Months, I'm Marxist. Season, I'm spring. I'm an inexhaustible time. No beings, moving or non-moving, can exist without me. Of philosophical truth, I am Supersoul in all living entities. Okay, I am beginning, middle, end of all beings. So Krishna is the primary person. Krishna is Purushottam. So he lives before manifestation and he lives after unmanifestation also. Of all animals, horses, I am Uchesrava. Of cows, I am Surabhi cow. Of aquatics, I am demigod Varuna. Of beast, I am lion. Okay, so Krishna is of birds, I am Garuda. So of law and crime, I am time, subdued. According to time, everything is subdued. So Krishna is saying, I am time. Of wielders of weapon, I am Rama. Of cheats, I am gambling. Of means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. Okay, I am all devouring death. What qualities Krishna had? Of wise, I am wisdom. Of secret things, I am silence. Of splendids, I am splendor. I am adventure. I am victory. I am strength of the strong. Of human beings and kings, Krishna is saying of Pandavas, I am Dhananjaya. Of men, I am monarch. And of descendants of Vishnu, I am Vasudeva. So in these three best forms as human and kings, Krishna incarnated. Krishna was Dwarkadhish. Of Vedic mantras, I am vibrations, transcendental Om. Of sacrifices, chanting of the holy names. Of Vedas, I am Samved. (10.40) नान्तोऽस्ति मम दिव्यानां विभूतीनां परन्तप एष तु देशतः प्रोक्तो विभूतेरविस्तरो मया. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulence. So Krishna is saying this is only trailer. The most prominent I have shown you. Even prominents are also unlimited. Krishna's opulences are unlimited and Krishna's prominent opulences are also unlimited. So even trailer is insufficient to reveal Krishna's opulences. So there is no end to my divine and manifestation. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. 10.41 Yad yad vibhuti mattattvam srimad urjitam eva tat tad eva gacchatum mama tejom sasambhavam. Know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Krishna is saying if something is great, that is my spark only. It is a spark of my splendor. Why? Because Krishna is the reservoir of everything. If you take sun, example of sun, it is one of the eye of Lord Krishna. Or you can say it is the spark of Krishna's radiance. If a spark is such a great, then forget about Krishna's opulence, Krishna's effulgence. Okay, so in this way, we can say everything is because of Krishna. Everything happens, everything manifested, unmanifested because of Krishna. So when Krishna inhales, everything unmanifested. This entire world, material world, spiritual world, unmanifested. But when Krishna exhales, everything is manifested. So many universes are created. Brahman. And for each Brahman, there is one Brahma. There are so many Brahmas. There is not single Brahma. There are so many Brahmas. So it is all the mercy of Krishna. Manifestation and unmanifestation happens. 10.42. अथवा बहुनयतेन किम ज्ञातेन तवार्जुन विष्ठाभ्यहम इदं कृष्णम एकांशेन स्थितो जगत. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. So Krishna is supporting the entire universe. Krishna lives in our heart as Supersoul. So Supersoul, who gives great men their strength. Okay, so because of Supersoul, soul gets strength. Supersoul who arranges for spectacular natural wonders to occur. Hence, no point in understanding how things exist in their separate opulence and grandeur. Okay, so nothing can exist without the help of Krishna. So what one should know about Krishna? All things, Brahma to small ant, are existing due to Krishna entering in them as Supersoul. So Brahma exists because Krishna is there in Brahma's heart as Supersoul. Refutes worship of any demigod will deal to Supreme Personality of God. So Krishna says worshipping of demigod is not equal to worshipping of Krishna. It is told in chapter number 10, the supreme goal. Worship of demigods thoroughly discouraged because great demigods like Brahma, Lord, represents only a part of opulence of Supreme Lord only. So even Brahmaji, Lord Shiva, all are part and parcel of Krishna, are parts of the body of Krishna. Krishna is Asama Urdhva, origin of everyone born, and no one is greater than or equal to him. Asam Urdhva, no one is equal or greater than Krishna. Reference Padma Puran. If one considers Krishna equal to demigod, one immediately becomes atheist, Pakhandi. Okay, if someone says that demigod worship is like worshipping Krishna, immediately becomes atheist or Pakhandi. So conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, from Krishna's potent energy, even the sun gets power, and by Krishna's partial expansion, the whole world is maintained. Therefore, Lord Krishna is worshipable. So, light of sun exists because of Krishna's effulgence. Chapter 10 explains how to concentrate mind in Krishna in full devotional service by hearing about different opulences and expansions of Krishna's energies. Devotional service and worship of Krishna are explained in Chatur Sloki. Chapter 10 explains how to attain the highest devotional perfection and association with the Supreme Lord. Okay, so all these things are well explained in chapter number 10. Hare Krishna. Any question? श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. हरे कृष्ण.